And we are live. Hello, girls. How are you? It's Anita here from Sequins and Sand, where we help women whose body shapes have changed over the years feel more confident, living a more confident summer in our thoughtfully designed swim and resort wear, expert fitting advice, and experiences. Hello. Nice to see you here. If you are joining me live, thank you so much. It's great to have you here. I can see some eyeballs coming in. If you are following on with the recording, thank you so much. I hope you've got your feet up, having a lovely relax as you enjoy what we are going to be having a look at today, which are the amazing range of Rashie dresses here at Sequins and Sand. So lately I've been marking out the content calendar, the what I'm going to be presenting to each of you for the next 12 months. I know we think that far in advance. Mind-blowing, right, isn't it? But there's a lot to show you, so we've got to get organized. And I thought February, my goodness, February is the hottest month of the year. And here in Australia, if you're tuning in from another part of the world, which I know some of you are, then it might not be the coldest, the hottest for you. It might be the coldest. But here right now, it is heating up. And that's when we need to be more sun conscious and also heat conscious, right? Women in midlife, hello, hot sweats and all those other menopause things, well, things we blame on menopause anyway. So we already have elevated body temperatures because of midlife, let alone the weather. And now we've got also the sun beating down on us. You know, our UV, the radiation index here in Australia is off the charts at certain times of the year, and February is certainly one of those times. So today we are going to talk about how you can stay more sun safer than not wearing, than bare skin, obviously. But there are so many stylish options now. Forget the whole notion of having to look daggy to be sun safe. That used to be the case probably, 8 years ago. But sun-safe options have come a long way thanks to labels like Asuna. And the lovely Lyndall, hi Lyndall, I know she'll be watching at some stage. Lyndall has the Asuna label, and she has done she's done us all a great favor, can I just say, because she's helping us to shift that mindset from thinking that we have to be in daggy rashies to be sun safe. That's not true anymore. And nor do you need the traditional zip ups or pullovers to stay sun safe. Yes, they're still around, but these Rashie dresses give you a whole other option that you might not have thought about before. So when Lyndall sits down to design her range, she thinks, how can I make women feel more confident when they're on the beach and living their summers? That's why we get on so well, because we share a very similar mission. It's all about having you feeling more confident in your own skin so that you can get out there and rock your summers, no holding back. That is our wish for you. So Lyndall's got these Rashie dresses. Now, I've not seen anything like this out there in the marketplace before. Maybe you have. And if you have, let me know. And also, let me know, where do you like to live your summers? What's your favorite beach? What do you guys like to do? Where are you tuning in from? And are you more and more sun conscious, particularly as you've gotten older? I know there's quite a few women I've exchanged chats with over the years and emails, and we talk about how when we were younger, we'd bake out in the sun for hours in the middle of the day. I remember my dad still telling me, Anita, have you got a hat on? And thank God he did, because, relative to how much I used to bake in the sun, yes, with those oils, reef oils. Remember reef oils, girls? My goodness. Baby oil, I think, is what my mother used. What oil did you use? Did you use oil when you were baking in the sun? Let me know. Put it in the chat. So reef oil on, me and my sister out by the pool. At least we had a hat on, saving our faces. But I've got to tell you, I've had a couple of spots and I've still got more to get off me, because I went and had a mole map done recently. That's another live with Melanoma March coming on. But yeah, sun protection is a really big thing, right? And we might not have done it when we were in our teens and early 20s, just baking out there in the sun on the beach and by the pool. But now, as we've gotten older, we've become more sun conscious, and it's a really good thing. We still need the sun. We still need our vitamin D for bone health and overall health, but we've got to be careful when we do it and how we do it. And these Rashie dresses give us another option. They are made from UPF50 plus, which means in a clothing sense, that's like having sunscreen, maximum protection sunscreen on. So sunscreen land, it's SPF 50 plus. In clothing land, it's UPF. That's the rating to look out for. And I know the fabric that Lyndall uses is rated UPF 50 plus. It's also chlorine resistant as well, which means if you do decide to wear it in the pool, it's going to outlast things a little bit longer than regular swimwear fabric will. It's also made from reclaimed fishing nets and things like that, so it's enviro friendly. Hello, how many boxes have we ticked so far? And there's more to go, because this range is made in Australia. Yeah, isn't that great? So Lyndall has her beautiful range made in South Australia, where she is. And the fabric comes in from Italy, because the Italians are world leaders in making lycra. They absolutely are. So you've got the highest quality fabrics that's going to give your skin the protection that you're looking for, the bits that are covered up with the fabric. And also, if you decide to wear it in the pool as well, it's going to outlast other swimwear options that you might have that aren't rated, for chlorine resistance, with that chlorine resistant factor. So all the boxes are ticked with this range. That's the other thing I love. And the other boxes that are ticked is in relation to how they fit, right? Lyndall is very, very particular. She thinks different body shapes when she designs her range. Hello, somebody else who speaks my language, because as you know, girls, I'm a big one for shape before size. Size is a number, right? It just gives you a guide as to, what you might be able to fit into. But honestly, drop it, drop it like a hot rock. Don't let it be your driver. Oh, when I'm a size 16, then I'll get into a swimsuit that I really like. Bunk 'em, right? Drop that mindset. That's absolute crap, to be quite honest. Don't think that way. Think, I am gorgeous the way I am now. I need to get out and do things. So buy something that suits your shape first and foremost, because then you'll get a better fit. So with all of that in mind, all the goodness that you get in the fabric, and also the fact they're made in Australia and Lyndall designs them with women's shapes in mind, let's have a look at the Rashie dresses from Esuna. Okay, so this one here, this is the fantastic new print that Lyndall introduced this summer. This is called Flowering Gum. So I'll bring it in close for you so you can get an appreciation of the colors. Aren't they gorgeous? They're this beautiful rich green on a darker dirty green background, like a deep khaki, and almost a black, really. It's got a little bit of yellow in it, but it's a, maybe what we'd call a green-based black. Beautiful pops of red, thanks to the flowering gum, right? And as you can see, Lyndall is she loves to get the finish right. So see the gorgeous finish on that neckline. You've got a contrasting trim, all double stitched. Her garments really are beautifully made. Now with the neckline, this has got this cute little clip that you just undo like that. It's just a little plastic clip, so you don't actually see it, and it won't get hot in the sun because or in higher temperatures, because it's not made of metal. But that just gives you an option to open it out a little bit more if you want, or to do it up to give your décolletage a bit more coverage. I'm just going to try and get that back in there. There we go. So this is the A-line Rashie dress, and it will go up to a size 24. Lyndall's got a size range from an extra small, I think it is, up to XXL, and she's just introduced those larger sizes, the larger size this summer, which is fantastic. So this will go up to around about a 24. Now I'll show you some where you can buy them at Sequins and Sand shortly on the website. Everything in this range is in the Sun, Safer and Rashie section in the website. But there's also, no buts, and there are some great photos of the girls from the Cosy Confidence crew in this particular range. And Alison, who put this on, is around about 22, 24 and looks fantastic in it. She's a diamond shape. If you don't know what that is, go to the shape and size calculator and I'll show you how to do that too. But Alison's a diamond shape and rocked this, absolutely rocked it. So the A-line Rashie dress, as the name suggests, is a slight A-line. So it doesn't, it's designed not to give you super cling around the belly area, which, hello, I know we all love in midlife. It's got a shorter sleeve, so finishes around about here on your arm to give you shoulder and upper arm coverage. And there's the clip at the neckline like I showed you earlier. Then at the back, it comes up all the way to the base of your neck. Nice, great back coverage. And then, you know, the A-line gently falls. Now, the other thing, ever practical Lyndall, look, we have pockets. So there's great pockets. There's pockets either side in this, you know, to put your sunscreen, your lippy, you know, your keys if you want, I guess. But anyway, it just gives you a little bit of storage in your garment. So this A-line Rashie dress is $155. This is the flowering gum print. And I'll just show you, I mean, on the inside, I just want to show you how well made these are and what the fabric's like on the inside. So the print doesn't go both ways, but this is a really thick, breathable fabric. I wear the A-line in a navy blue, and I'll show you a similar one to what I've got. So on the inside, that's the fabric. You can see there's some darts there at the bust, just to give you that little bit of extra fit around the bust. And then the A-line falls out at an angle, comes out at a little bit of an angle from there. You can see how the sleeves are edged. They're hem-edged. And the inside of the neckline, everything trimmed out really, really beautifully. So, and there's the pockets. It sits probably to about the knee, maybe a little bit shorter depending on your height. But this is our best seller in the Rashie dresses, actually, is the A-line style. So great for, you know, as I said, a diamond shape, all shapes really, because it's not overly voluminous. Yeah, a great all-rounder is the A-line. Now, if you were a larger diamond shape and you've got hips that are wider than the rest of you, and you don't like things to cling around your hips much or your tummy, then Lyndall's got another option, which is called the cover-up Rashie dress. And it's got some inserts in the side to actually give you a bit more room to move around the midsection. Actually, before I do that, let me just go back and show you. I've jumped the gun a bit, girls. I'm a bit excited. This is the A-line Rashie dress in a navy with some contrast and piping in the hot pink, flamingo pink. This is the one I've got. I flog this one. So there's a plain navy, and then there's also a black with popsicle print, popsicle color, as she calls it. So all of these are the A-line Rashie dress style. So with the short sleeve and the contrasting piping in the neck, in a navy, in a black, a navy, and the flowering gum. Oh, now that one's got a longer sleeve. Hang on a minute. The shorter sleeve there. So they're the three options in this style. I'm just going to put them over here to the side so I don't get confused. So that one there's got the shorter sleeve. Now, I'm going to backtrack a bit because my brain's going, do you find that? I find that sometimes my brain races ahead of my mouth. And in my mind, I'm going ahead doing these other things, but the rest of me hasn't caught up. So that's the A-line Rashie dress in a short sleeve. Now, Lyndall very cleverly has introduced it. She introduced a short sleeve this year, but the original A-line Rashie dress has got probably a 2/3 sleeve, a 3/4 sleeve. and that's this one here. So the same cut, A-line cut, but with a longer sleeve for those who want more arm coverage. So this is sun safer again because it's got the extra arm, the length in the arm. So I should have said that. And this again comes in the plain colors as well as the flowering gums. So in the A-line Rashie dress, you've got 2 sleeve length options. Does that make sense? Let me know. All good. Okay, so for those who want more room to move about the belly and the hips, so if you're a triangle shape or a diamond shape, then this one here is one for you. This is called the Cover Up Rashie dress, and it's got these inserts. Do you see that? Sewn in the side. Just a little bit of extra fabric, like a sash of a triangle shaped fabric sewn in the sides. And what that does, you can see straight away that the gentle folds, of fabric there, which means you've got more room to move around there, around the belly, in comparison to the A-line. So this one's got a little bit more room to move, absolutely more. And it's got a different neckline, right? So this one here, the Cover Up Rashie dress, hasn't got the trim or the little V. It just comes across like a boat collar, so it'll sit on your collarbone, but with a wider neckline as well. So easier, arguably just a bit more coverage all the time in this one, in the front and at the back, all the way through. And this one has got a full sleeve. And check this out. Thumb holes, right? So when you put this one on, it'll come down and cover the tops of your hands as well. So if you're looking for maximum sun coverage, then this is the one for you in terms of the amount of skin on your body that this one is going to cover. The Cover Up Rashie dress has the long sleeve with the thumb holes. How do I put that on to show you? If I just slide my hand in here, this will be interesting, girls. Let's give it a whirl. Yeah, there we go. So when you've got it in the thumb hole, that's how it covers over your hand. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, it's a lovely little detail. And do you see the finish on that thumb hole? See how it's just everything is edged beautifully in a lovely contrast. So the detail, the meticulous attention to detail is extraordinary in these garments. The quality is amazing. Now that's, a fair bit of fabric in this one. This is the extra large. So this one will easily go to a 24. And I think Lyndall does this as an extra, extra large as well. So probably 26 in this one with that extra room to move. Yeah, heaps of room in this one, girls, to keep you covered up, sun safe, but also cool too, right? Because this fabric will breathe. And when it gets wet, it feels cooler on your skin again. So that's the Cover Up Rashie dress. Now, because there's a bit more fabric in this one, longer sleeve length with the thumb holes and the inserts on the side, this one's a bit more expensive at $165. Okay, but it is a great option if you want that extra coverage and extra room to move around. So Lyndall's Rashie dresses, really what you do, they're designed to wear like your bikini top under and a pair of swim shorts like these. There's a matching flowering gum swim short, or there's also some plain black. So that's what they're designed to wear. You wear your bottoms and your bikini tops under these. You could also wear a one-piece under or a tankini if you wanted to as well and throw those over the top. That's what I do because I like to swim in my bandeau, my one-piece, and then I throw my Rashie dress over when I'm going for a walk up the beach or spending longer in the sun on the beach or something like that. So that's how I work it. But if you wanted to, you can actually, I wouldn't recommend you do laps in these because there's a lot of fabric with the drag. But if you're doing gentle exercise, then these certainly are an option. And if you want to splash, in the waves and just muck around with the grandkids or something, and be sun safe. You can't, these are made to be wet. They're swimsuit fabric. So yes, technically you can swim in these. Just watch the amount of fabric when you do, right? The fullness and the weight of that. But that's what they're designed to do. They're like a rashi, like the name suggests, a rashi dress. They're there so that you can wear them over your togs if you like, or you can wear them as a dress, going for a walk or walking along the beach, or even on the road or in the park, because seriously, they look fantastic. But they are a layering piece, girls. There's nothing inside them to give you any bust support or anything. They are a layering piece. So that's the cover up Rashie dress. And easy, go up to size 26 in that one. Good to know. Now, another style that Lyndall introduced this year, this summer for the first time, listening to what her customers were telling her, is this one here. Now, this one has a zip-up front and a short sleeve and adjustable length. Woohoo! This is awesome. The zip front Rashie dress. So, lots of features to show you in this one, girls. So, it's got the zip front, which goes down to about there for easy in and out, on and off. It's got a lovely fluted sleeve, and that'll sit, around about where mine is now to give you that upper arm coverage. And this one really is shaped to fall straight down, straight through. And then on the sides, we've got these drawstrings. I love this one for its versatility. Fantastic idea. Well done, Lyndall. So there you are. You've got the drawstring sides. Now, they kick in at around about probably, over where the pockets go. So, a low hip height. And that's it when it's absolutely down. So you can just tie it off there. Or when you want to bring it up, bit hard in the black to show you, but that's what it looks like when it's brought up. I've got to go the opposite way with these things. It does my head in. You'd think I'd know after doing bazillion lives that that's what I have to do, but I'm just trying to grab it so that I can give you a good look. There we go. Yeah, see how it's ruched up? You can change the length, right? So if you want it all the way down to your knees, leave it down, but otherwise bring it up. And when you bring it up, you can have it sitting around about there so that it gives you a bit of extra, not so much coverage. And you may want that if you're going into the water and playing in the waves or something, or, you're walking around and you've got some shorts on underneath and you don't need the dress length. You've got the versatility here. I love this one. So good. Now, this one just comes in the black at the moment, but the lovely Lizzie had this on. It was Amanda who wore this in our shoot, and you would have seen that in the promo photo in Facebook. So this one here, again, goes up to an XXL, but with a straight through cut. So it will fit a little bit less generously than this one here, the cover-up Rashie dress, but still plenty of room to move for 22, 24, no worries. Okay, so that is the zip front Rashie dress, and that's 165 as well. Beautifully made. The zip, it's just really well done. The finish on these products is extraordinary, and you can see the thickness in the lycra there, girls, and that little bit of a sheen on it. That's, it really is a gorgeous product. And I've got to say, I flog mine in summer, and I don't ever feel hot in it at all. I just love the way it feels so silky soft on my skin as well. It really is a beautiful fabric. So that's our Rashie dresses from Asuna. So you've got 3 basic styles and a couple of different sleeve lengths. We've got the A-line Rashie dress, which is this one here. Now on a short sleeve in the 3 different colors, black, navy, and flowering gum. And this A-line Rashie dress style also comes in a long sleeve, which is this one here. So the A-line Rashie dresses have got that neckline on them and come in a short sleeve and a longer sleeve. And then you've got the cover-up Rashie dress with all that extra room to move around the belly and hips, and a long sleeve with the hand coverage as well, because you've got the thumb holes. So that's the other style. And then you've got the zip up, the zip front style as well with the short sleeve. So they're the basic styles for the Rashie dresses in Asuna. And I'm just going to come in closer so I can touch my laptop and show you where to find them at Sequins and Sandland. I'm just going to share my screen. There we go. And there are the beautiful girls in the Cosy Confidence crew. Love them all to death. Now, we are going to go into brands. This is the fast track girls. This is another way. We're going to go down to the E's to find the lovely Asuna. And here are all the Asunas that we sell. So this is the, let's start with that A-line Rashie dress. There it is there in the black with popsicle. And there's all the different size options from extra small to extra large, so up to a 24. Then there is the navy option with pink that I showed you. And then here is a beautiful Lizzie. Hello, Lizzie. I know she'll be watching at some stage. There's a lovely Lizzie in the flowering gum. And then, oh, actually, there's a zip front with a long sleeve. I haven't got one of those here. Sorry, Lyndall, I stuffed that up for you. There's the longer sleeve version and the beautiful Lizzie in that one. And there is Amanda in the shorter sleeve version from the shoot. And you can see she's got hers ruched up to give a shorter length. Here we go. And then in the A-line Rashie dress, there's the beautiful Alison, our sparkly diamond, in the longer sleeve version of the A-line Rashie dress. And where is the cover-up dress? Come on, where is it? Where is it? Here it is here. So we didn't have this one for the shoot for our girls, but there it is there in the model that Asuna's used. In there you can see the extra insert of fabric in the flowering gum and the long sleeves. And where is the plain? Why isn't that showing up here? So I'm just going to go into Sunsafer and Rashie's, because the cover-up Rashie dress does come in a plain navy. There she is. And also black. So there's the navy with the stripe inserts. There we go. And I think that one's done now, the Protea print. Not sure, I'll have to check. Here we go, and that's the black version. So there are all the different styles in the Asuna range for the Rashie dresses. There they all are there. You can search by Asuna or in the Sunsafer and Rashie section, girls. That's where you get all of our Sunsafer options, including those beautiful Rashie dresses. Now, if you're not sure of your size, here's where you go to find the right one for you and for your shape, right? Because shape before size, the girls, every time. Go up into the bikini icon in the change room and then put in your measurements. There's heaps of information on how to do that. And then it will come up with, let's just put in some, let's put in, see, by changing the numbers, it automatically changes the size. There we go. So that person is a very interesting shape. Let's bring that one in. Yeah, okay, so that's plausible. That's almost an hourglass shape. There we go. And then depending on what you do, hydrotherapy, mastectomy, but that's how you work out your sizing. And then in brackets, it'll show you what it is for the clothing, like Lyndall's clothing will come into there. So if you're an 18, you're an XXL. So that's where you can find what shape and size you are, and then work out which particular garments and cozies are right for you. It's a tool that I'm getting a lot of great feedback on, so hopefully you'll find it helpful too. Well, that's it for another version of the Friday Lives here at Sequins and Sand, a Friday at 12 o'clock Bris Vegas time. I hope you've enjoyed that. When we go live into a couple of places, I can't actually see your comments in the feed, but I'll go back now and have a look at them. Let me know if you've got any questions about what you've seen today, you know, around sizing or any of the features or any of the options that could be right for you. Let me know. Put the questions in. I'll be checking. I'm on the computer all the time in Facebook checking things. So thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed that. The beautiful Asuna range, Australian made and owned by the lovely Lyndall in South Australia. Have a great weekend, girls, and I'll see you on the lines. Oh, before I go, over in our private Facebook group, Women 40 Plus, Self-Love, Body Love, Summer Confidence, if you haven't joined that, go on over. We have amazing conversations. At the moment, we're talking body confidence. So, you know, these topics are a little bit more prickly than what we want to talk about, you know, in Sequins and Sandland here in the Facebook group, our Facebook page. We talk about in our private Facebook group, where it's very safe. I guard it with my life. And we are talking body confidence, Tasha's journey this week. And then we will continue the conversation in there, highlighting Tasha's journey to cozy confidence and body confidence as well for the next week in there. So if you want to go deeper about body confidence and how to feel more cozy confident, head on over there to Women 40 Plus, Self-Love, Body Love, Summer Confidence. I look forward to seeing you in there too. Thanks so much for your support. Mwah. Have a great weekend. See you on the lines. Bye, girls.